We went out and spent a lot of money, which we didn't have, to come up with the uniform so we could participate years ago with bringing the black history of the revolutionary soldiers up at Parting Ways. SARS, we asked them to help us get uniforms and stuff. They never helped us.
Hello.
No other group.
This is your host, Wayne Edmonds, elder of the Barbosa tribe here in North America.
Unless you join them or something,
I am the webmaster by www.keepbird.net and the project
got our own uniform
for the Parting Ways.
Here we are, years later.
We've been on the air for over a year now, and finally we've gotten our show. We got the Masons and all kinds of important people.
It's very difficult for me to be back
and this
on
movie
our
comes
planet
out with Jamie
at this
Foxx,
stage of the game.
the best actor.
But I promised that I would return for this.
He's wearing the same outfit.
Stage to get to this point in time and shift, because we're ready to shift. What I'm really shocked about is all the work that I've been working with, and then when I do step out and look,
Parting Ways, white people know more about it than black. Who manipulates and who controls who sees what on the internet?
www.keepbird.net and the project developer.
You know what I mean? If we know that they control who sees what.
We've been on the air for over a year now.
It's only obvious that
they
cut through this thing together a few years back, or maybe a year or so, whatever, and put it out there to destroy whatever we do, so that if another group comes in, their uniforms will be accepted,
all
or
the
their
way
image
into
will
the
be
birthing
accepted
galaxy
as
of the
the
Sagittarius North
Parting Ways
galaxy,
people,
all the way to walking out of the tree of life,
and we'll be,
all the way to having our solar
troublemakers.
system stolen and put here, and what happened thereafter, which became the second Genesis. Then we had other Genesises thereafter. Lots of things are happening, and they just want blinders on folks because their goal is to dumb us down so that we don't look within. But immortality is your gift. And this temple that you're in is your physical body, it's your vessel.
American Idol type
it is
people.
Your guarantee.
When
it
you're
is your
just a common
inheritance.
man,
And there are beings out there who did very, very atrocious.
How do you defend yourself?
Physical form properly tuned.
How do we been doing it all this time?
We're not properly tuned right now because we're not living in immortality. But properly tuned, our physical body is not only immortal, but we carry a Merkaba that actually goes into our planet and protects her. We literally are connected like that. And we can also travel interdimensionally, universally, and intergalactically with this three-dimensional form.
They've been doing the same thing as most of the people. They're starting to realize that Rhode Island First Father,
which is a carbon-7 form originally, into anywhere we want to go, because we're part of the immortal beings. That's who we really are. Yeah, it's all great, this Vedic teaching up and down the ladder and the different levels and la 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 la, except they forgot to tell you the other side of it.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
In my world, you gotta get dirty. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting dirty.
Say, what is your name, boy?
Django.
How'd you like the bounty hunting business?
Kill white folks and they pay you for it. It's not the light. I like the way you die, boy.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
I need 100 black joggers for 100 bad men, 100 black grapes, so I can...
Something up with these two. They here for that girl.
We gonna have us a Candyland tartan feathering in this house.
Monsieur Candy. Whenever you're ready.
I need 100 black joggers, black joggers, black joggers, oh no, black joggers, black joggers.
There is no one that appreciates showmanship more than Monsieur Calvin J. Candy.
Look at me. Bullseye.
Django!
And for Senate Democrats, who increased their majority by 2 seats. Republicans kept control of the House of Representatives.
6-7 Sandy Hook School. Callers indicating she thinks there's someone shooting in the building.
As for December, the shooting at the Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, that took the lives of 20 children and 6 adults, cast a cloud over what was supposed to be our most joyous season. And at year's end, all eyes are on Washington and the fiscal cliffhanger that remains mired in a political tug of war.
In my world, you gotta get dirty. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting dirty.
Say, what is your name, boy?
Django.
How'd you like the bounty hunting business?
Kill white folks and they pay you for it. It's not the light. I like the way you die, boy.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
I need 100 black jokers for 100 bad men, 100 black grapes so I can...
Something up with these two. They here for that good.
We gonna have us a Candyland tartan feathering in this house.
Monsieur Candy. Whenever you're ready.
I need 100 black jokers, black jokers, black jokers, oh Lord, black jokers, black jokers.
There is no one that appreciates showmanship more than Monsieur Calvin J. Candy.
Look at me. Bullseye.
Move on to a new year.
Tarantino, gruesome, disturbing, and funny at the same time. Investment in comedy club lineups.
Let's go. Let's go.
And it was a woman of his own creation, Wanda, who got him his first big break, a spot on the comedy sketch show In Living Color.
Give me my note. Call me. I'll rock your world.
World.com, and I am here with an individual for whom I have tremendous respect, Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I first want to say how are you today, brother?
I'm better than your company.
Oh, you know what? The pleasure and the honor is all mine. Those of you who follow anything that I do, you know how much respect I have for Mr. Farrakhan. I always say that he is the freest black man in America, in my opinion. And I learned from him, and I want to say that also to you directly. Now, I want to start by asking you about something that you and I were discussing a few minutes ago, the new film, Django Unchained. You had some people say that the film was disrespectful to our ancestors in terms of how it portrayed slavery as a spaghetti western, as Spike Lee uses that term. Then you had other individuals who, I personally saw the film and felt comfortable with what I saw. In fact, I actually believe that a black man could not have made that film and had it received that mainstream acceptance and get so many white folks to go see this film. What was your take on the film when you went to go see it?
I always, Dr. Watkins, try to ascertain what is the motive writer? What is the motive of the producer? Not what is the motive of the actor. Because actors, that's their job, if they like the script, to play the part. And every actor in that film, in my humble judgment, played their part. Now, looking at motives is what concerns me. A black man, angry. A black man, bitter. A black man so deeply in love with his wife that he would endure what he endured to free her. A black man engaged with a white man who frees him, but is with him as a bounty hunter, where he kills those who on the plantation that he knew mistreated our people. In the end, he kills all that represented slavery and destroyed the house of the slave master and walks off in the sunset with his wife. He frees the servants and even kills the sister of DiCaprio, who seemed rather kind to his wife. But she was a mistress, and these were black women as slaves. I don't know, my brother's, Spike Lee's point of view. I'd like to study it because he has an opinion that I don't think can be dismissed. However, I see guns in the hands of 270 million Americans. 88.8 guns for every 100 persons in this country. I see assault weapons. I see when our president, Barack Obama, became a president in 2008, there were 149 militias. Today, there are over 1,200 militia. And when they thought that he might be re-elected, I'm speaking of gun owners or people that did not want the Second Amendment to be utilized or not utilized but abandoned, they went out buying guns like guns were going out of style. So many people bought guns that the FBI had to go through over 1 million people to see whether they were fit to bear arms. When you have a government that 89% of the American people feel that Congress is not good, only 11% favor the Congress of the United States. When you have armed militia, and they are all white, they will not allow a black man to have guns and be in the company of other black men with guns forming a militia. The Second Amendment says